What's up, everyone? This is Nate from the Daily Driver Gaming channel, and I am actually at my current starter base right now. And I just wanted to let people know because I've watched plenty of, the best base locations at various stages of the game and different maps and stuff. So I'm here on the island, and I don't know if I've really seen this location mentioned, but in my opinion, it's probably my favorite starting base location for a bunch of reasons. But so, just to give you an idea of where I am right now, it's right here on the map, and that if you look at the latitude and longitude, that is 85 and then 41.8, but it's right in between the first and second easy spawn zones. So you can get to this location from either spawn location. You might just have to cross some of the waterways, which, if you do smartly and using rocks to get across some of these small waterways, you can do it without getting eaten by a piranha. But I usually come here basically as soon as I can and start my base. Now, the actual location on where you start your base is basically this area is kind of what I'm talking. There's a hill that goes up there, and I'll explain more about that hill in a little bit. But I like building on this ledge just from, and this is obviously my starter box. But I could stay here for a lot longer if I really wanted to. But I just love the view. I think it looks really nice. If you were concerned about the animals or the dinosaurs that were on this hill, and want to build down like at the bottom of it, like down here, you could do that as well pretty easily, or on the beach. There is almost never anything seriously bad on this beach down here, and the weather's a little like pretty standard down here too. Like, so you're not ever gonna really be dying of heat or anything, which is kind of nice about this location, because you know that down here, if you don't have the nicest gear, you're not gonna die of heat stroke or something. That is one of the things about building on this ridge here. It can get hot during the day. Not like anything crazy where you couldn't deal with it, but it's just one of those things where, like a lot of locations, you gotta worry about what's the temperament like. So this, in general, this location's super chill, and what kind of separates this and kind of your early game challenges is always resources. A lot of the early game places to build a base seem to be really far away from like your good metal sources, or even your crystal, which are, in my opinion, probably the two more important resources to in the mid game stuff. And I'm going to show you exactly where that kind of stuff is, and it's really simple to get. And again, I'll reiterate, the only bad stuff that spawns on this side of the mountain is a theory, and if you don't bug the theory, it's not going to attack you. So and even in this playthrough, I have yet to see a theory on this side of the mountain. So theory, in other words, if there's, if you guys don't know, like tickle chickens, they're kind of wild creatures, but as long as you don't piss them off. But there is not much that's gonna bother you over here, and like I said, there and then down like on this hill. So that's why I like building on it. And as you can see, I got a bunch of pterodons. I just got done doing some pterodon breeding, but I have them all out, and the only thing that's gonna mess with them is maybe a dillo, and those are easy to take care of. Now, what I would recommend doing is probably taming a trike, and there's a lot of rocks out here. There's trikes all over the place around this area, or I think I tamed mine like over here. But like, just stand on one of these rocks and tame a trike so that you have some like basic carrying weight, and then something that can handle itself. And then what I would do, and this is for like metal runs, and if you want to go get metal, you just literally follow where I go. You take the trike up, you go up the hill, and you are going to see your first metal node right here. That's a full-on metal rock, and it is literally right next to your base, and nothing is going to bother you. So, I mean, I don't know of a lot of early game base locations where you have a full-on metal node, easy distance just to grab metal from. And then you continue down this path, and what I did was I had 2 trikes, and I would just take the 2 trikes down. We'd walk this path. There's obviously another metal node here, and I would keep on going. I would stay on this like open area just so you can see. The only bad things that are going to spawn are going to be down this hill, and you might find them now. But down this hill, you can get some raptors, and if you have a trike, then you can deal with the raptors, no problem. But usually, you're not going to deal with them on this part, and I'm just going to keep going. Hopefully, it's light enough back here so that we can see what we're doing. But we're going up this hill, and we keep going up this hill. And then, yep, see, I think I hear a raptor. So, like, again, that's why you bring the trike. And this is for crystal, by the way. This isn't to get metal. Obviously, you saw you got metal back there. But yeah, so you come up here, and I'm trying to remember the exact look. Right here. So I took out a lot of the crystal around here. But this rock in particular, the one I'm looking at right here, this one is surrounded with crystal. So you will have no shortage of crystal at all when you walk up here and grab it. So there is easy crystal here. There's easy tons, and like, I don't know if you looked around this area, but this is tons of metal, and like metal down here. You got compies. Oh yeah, and explorer node up here as well, which I probably am gonna grab right now because I forgot to get that. And yeah, so yeah, and then after you get the metal, you just come back down, you walk down. Well, I mean, look at all this metal, it's all over here, and you just keep walking, and I stay on the ridge just so I can see everything around me. Keep walking, keep going this way, and I mean, it's obviously very open. It's very hard to be blindsided by anything. And then you just keep walking, and then you walk down to your hill. So, honestly, in my opinion, this is the best starter base location, and it's easy to get to from the starting areas that you start in. It's easy to see a whole lot around you. Like, you're not going to be surprised by much, apart from maybe a dillo hiding in the grass that obviously you can deal with. So I love this base location. The only resources that would be, I guess, sorry, I'm gonna leave all of these dinosaurs making noises, but if the only thing this really lacks is, I would say, probably a beaver spawn location, which, to be fair, if you go this way and you take a right and you follow up this river, there's beavers up there. So there is a beaver spawn location for your cementing paste and some pearls and whatnot. And we're really close to the coast over here, and I believe you can get trilobites over here. So if you need oil or silica pearls and that kind of stuff, you can get, they're possible to spawn over here and along this coast here. So even those kinds of resources that are very rare and not easy to have out here, they still are out here. So in my opinion, I think this is the most underrated location for a starter base location in the island, and I never see it on any list, and I'm not really sure why, because the best basic resources are all around you. And the area that I'm in right now, I've cleaned out a lot of the resources, but there's tons of bushes, rocks, trees. Like, there's a bunch of rocks that I've cleaned out from around here, and bushes and trees. to start preparing for my next base move, which is going to be my permanent base location for the rest of the game. So again, if you wanted to see, I like the scenic view up there, but if you wanted to build it like right here, you're not that much further away from the metal that's on top of the hill, and you're really safe from anything down here. So again, I like this boat. Like I've already said this, I like this base location, but again, curious to hear what people's thoughts are about this, because like I said, most underrated base location in my opinion. And again, it is 84.7 and 41.9, and doesn't get much better than this in my opinion for a starter base location. But again, thanks for listening, guys. And this is Nate again from Daily Driver Games. If you want to like the video, you want to subscribe, that's always appreciated. And until next time, I'll see you later.